Floss Tube friends, this is Angel from the Elegant Thread, back at you. This is a channel about cross stitch. So, look, I have this black line over my eyes. Let's just take those things off. So I don't have a whole lot to share in what I've done because I'm a monogamous stitcher when I have the ability to stitch. I don't know how all of you are taking it, but watching other people's floss tubes, I can tell that we're all probably in the same frame of mind. Missing days, everything's running together. This morning, I admit, I got up, I logged into my computer, and I'm like, man, it's a quiet day at work. It would be Saturday. So, they're all running together, and that's okay. And some people have lost their stitchy bug. Others are getting a lot done, but mine comes and goes in spurts. So it's hard sometimes to concentrate, and I end up ripping out a lot. So I have done a little bit, and I'll share that with you. And then the mail came in. So I ordered some things just before all this started, and I won't be able to use it right now because all my stuff is packed up, but I will show you what I've been up to. And yes, my chair squeaks. So if that's what you're hearing, I'm not choking a small animal beneath me, it's my chair. So what I've been working on monogamously is Mary Freer 1808. And this is by Giulia Manfredini. She's an Italian designer, and her company is GPA. It's wonderful. I took a class from her. She is so witty. Yes, she's a head of her department. She's a doctor, lives in Italy, so my heart goes out to her. Whatever she's doing right now, I'm sure she's on the front lines in Italy. But I'm thinking about you. So I think about you every time I put a stitch in. This is where I am. Now, what I've been able to accomplish is I finished the whole border all the way around. I finished the alphabets and numbers at the top, the satin stitches that go all the way across, the verse this far that's over one, and this I started these two flowers, and I started this little full. This whole area is going to be full coverage. So that's what I've done. Don't look too terribly close because in that grass area there is a mistake. Somewhere in this there grass, just about where the second little doggy, cow, horsey thing, I don't know, whatever that is. Maybe he's look like a shepherd dude, so maybe those are sheep. I have no idea. Pretty dog-looking sheep. Somewhere in there, I didn't skip a stitch. I skipped a thread. So, somewhere in there, instead of over 2 and up 2, there is an over 1. And it kind of just jacked up things in the middle, but I think I made it work. We all know how to kind of fudge things a little bit, and it's right in the middle of this full coverage thing, so I'm going to just hold it way back here so you can't see it, but I'm just going to leave it in there because it's, 3 or 4 different colors. I don't want to rip them out. It's just fine. It's fine. So, came with this silks. That one. So those are the silks that came with it. They're very beautiful silks. Yes. They're wonderful to work with. Okay, that's the only thing I've been stitching on. But I did all of this, and this whole big chunk, so that's something. I've been stitching with the virtual stitchers. And you guys today gave me a reason to shower and get out of my pajamas and put on a bra. Those virtual stitchers, though, they've been seeing me like with chicken head, right out of bed, still in my sweats. Because we're tight. We're tight. So, I said last time, I'm going to make a bag set, an heirloom needlework set for Gary Parr from Fiber Talk. And he doesn't have a project bag because, I'll admit, all of them usually are kind of feminine. So, and he's a dude, and he does beautiful work, and he does work that, like all of us, huge projects, BAPs, that need a place to live that's just as wonderful as the project that he's stitching. So, what does he have his queen sampler in? Just saying. Is he pulling it out of a plastic bag? I don't know. But I thought, I don't want to do just a regular old, I had some brown or green flannel or tweeds or something. I didn't want to go that way. So I thought, how about men's suiting material? So I've got 3 of these. These are men's suiting material, kind of a nice herringbone, and they're lightweight wool. They feel nice. I thought some combination of this might be a great place to start to make a more masculine needlework set. So I'm going to experiment a little bit. And you may have noticed that I have picked all of the polish off my nails. I finally got it off. That's one of the problems of this whole quarantine thing. And there is this movement for people to do a grow out your gray. Girl, I am not about that. I do not want to grow out my gray. Some people look great with it. Not this girl. But unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about it. So after this, we're all going to have gray hair and scraggly nails, and we're all going to look like we've been camping for 3 months. You know, that's the way it's going to go. I also, for my NOLA peeps, I think I described to you before, I go to stitching at the beach in the winter with some friends from New Orleans, and it's always a themed week. Last year was Shark Week. This next year is going to be hedgehogs living on the hedge. So I found hedgehog linen. I'm just saying. This is adorable, right? So I'm definitely going to make some bags. Look at these little dudes. I think, and I have matching little, tiny little bags. So I'll have this, and I have the matching little bags. They're in green, but with the same linen hedgehogs. So cute. And I also found, I'm going to make some hedgehog needle minders. Really cute ones. And I might do a cross stitch pattern as well. So, little hedgehog sampler. Why not? Why not? I think that's so cute. See, it's linen. Oh, they're adorable. I also purchased, just to try, I'm looking for vintage fabrics. I'm looking to expand the line kind of in that, sorry, I know, you know what? My BFF Joe said, don't scratch your nose while you're on floss tube. I can't. So I had nose surgery. It didn't really fix my problem, and it always kind of itches and runs. Anyways, personal problems. But that's why I'm always scratching my nose. Yeah. Back to what I was saying before my nose really started to itch from all this fluff from the fabric. I'm looking for, vintage fabrics, and I found a whole line of vintage burlap. I know it sounds weird, but here it is. Let me tell you, it has a beautiful feeling to it. It's a poly blend burlap. Listen, get up close to it. Look, ignore my hand. I dinged it on the trash chute. Yeah. You could stitch on that, right? This is fantastic. This is the first one I pulled out. Look at that. You could totally stitch on that. I haven't counted it to find out, what the count of it is, but isn't that great? Yes. Okay, well, that's all I have. What has it been? 5 minutes? Like 10 minutes? I did get one more thing in the mail. It's right over there. Hold on 1 minute. Just gander at my empty kitchen while I grab it. When I was at I'm back, Tatter Blue Library in Brooklyn, New York, I taught a class there, a cross-stitching class. It's an inspirational place. Who doesn't love blue? I love blue. So she does a lot of work with Japanese indigo fabrics and stuff like that. So I ordered a whole line of Japanese indigo linens just to try, because I made a set for my friend, and it came out beautifully. I would have kept it. I liked it that much. So here they are. These are all from Japan. They are linen. Maybe I can grab one you can really see it. The linen. See, it's on linen, so it's not just a basic cotton fabric. It is actually a linen, and it's indigo dyed, and I love it. I think it's beautiful, beautiful. See, there it is, made in Japan. So I'm going to do a line of heirloom needlework sets using these kind of fabrics. Why not? Very vintage, very beautiful. So yeah, I got some really fun things in the mail, didn't I? My haul wasn't, I mean, it's cross-stitchy, it's for project bags, but my haul was all fabric. Yeah, mail hasn't been coming terribly fast. You should have seen the box that these things came in. I went downstairs. I had to get showered and stuff because I went downstairs. You know, I left my apartment. And I went to get the box, and it was mauled, completely mauled. Picked it up, everything kind of started to fall out of it, and it was open on both sides. It was completely crushed in. And he handed it to me, and I had to squeeze all of the edges of it together and hold it to get it up to my apartment to empty it, because it clearly, I don't know where it went, but it got kicked and squished and set under some very heavy things, but it made it here. And I think it's all here, I hope. Well, thank you for indulging me and sharing my fun with my new fabrics, sharing a little bit of what I've been up to in the cross-stitching world. I will be offline for just a little bit. My next update probably won't be maybe till the end of next week. Monday, I start driving across country. Why? Because I thought this was the perfect time to do it? No, I'm not going on vacation. No. Yeah, I'm gonna drive literally like halfway across the United States and then maybe shoot down, be near my family. So maybe I'll do a vlog like Pretty Southern does. I really like her vlogs, so I'll see. Since you're stuck in your home and you can't go anywhere, perhaps on my route, I'll take a little bit of video of how beautiful the United States is. So we'll see your country along the way, since you can't go on vacation and see it yourself. Why not? If it all comes out well. If not, then it'll just be like this. Oh well. So I know Nicola Parkman has been putting out videos daily, and I love all of them because every single one of them has a gorgeous sampler in it, historical sampler. Does she have a warehouse of historical samplers? I don't know, because she has quite a few, and they are all beautiful. Yeah. And then I've also been participating in Fiber Talk. They have the quarantine hour. I'm not sure, Mondays, Saturdays, maybe Wednesdays. Go to their website and you'll be able to find out. So that's pretty fun. Get on, see Gary and Vanna, see everybody else that piles on, and just share a little bit of cross-stitchy magic. Even if you don't stitch, just get on there and hang out. Be a voyeur, a cross-stitch voyeur. Okay. I hope you're safe, and I hope you're well. And I'm sending out warm, wonderful thoughts to you and positive stitchy vibes. So I'll talk to you next time. Have a really great weekend.